YouTube. What's up, baby? We back in this thing again for another review. This is Q's Insight. I am Callie, and today we're going to be talking about Halo, Episode 5, titled Reckoning. Alright? Now, if you've been to the channel before, you already know how we do it. We started off with premise, 3 favorite scenes, the grade, and we on to the next one, right? So, again, Halo Episode 5 entitled Reckoning. So we pick up on Edrinus 2. Alright, so we saw Edrinus 1, now we're on Edrinus 2. And this is in the past, of course. We see Hasley, and she's looking at clones, like this cloning facility. And one of the clones ends up being Master Chief. So now we know Master Chief is a clone, and we know that Hasley has been, there from the beginning. And we kind of knew that from the last episode, but now we know even more so. Like, she's been there from the beginning. Then we see the Keys family. They're now in Aradinus as well. And by the Keys family, I mean Dr. Keys and Captain Keys, whatever you want to say his name is. So Kai and the Spartans, they go meet up with the Master Chief. Halsey tells Chief to stay away from the second artifact because they need to study it, but she just, she's just trying to be controlling. But she wants him to stay away from it so that, so they can study it more before he interacts with it. Like I said, I think she's lying for sure, Then we go to Quan and Soren, and they're still on Madrigal. Their little bike that they were riding on in the desert, it broke down, so Soren goes to get another transportation, that they can take to get to those ships that to get to the transport ships. And while he did that, he went on ahead and he cuffed Quan to the bike and make sure she didn't leave, because she doesn't want to leave. She wants to fight this war, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, the UNSC, we find out like what they want to do with the artifact that's on Aradinus is they want to remove it out of the stone like encasing it's in, and they're trying to get that out of there before the Covenant can find out what they're doing, because obviously the Covenant wants it as well, and UNSC mainly, Halsey wants it, Master Chief ends up talking to Kai about her back pellet, you know what I'm saying? Because he knows she's feeling, because he's feeling, you feel me? So, but he tells her, like, look, like, we don't know what this can do to your combat ability, so you stay back. And she's like, bro, you took yours out. What about your combat ability? You don't know what you can do, you know what I'm saying? So she stood up for herself. But at the end of the day, she still listened to him, and she went back to the base. The Blessed One, we catch up with the Blessed One, and she's trying to find a way to get to the second artifact. She says that they should be able to follow the energy, like the pulse, the signal that it lets off whenever Master Chief interacts with it. So that's what they're trying to do now. They're trying to, find that pulse, that energy, so that way they can get led to where the second artifact is. And then we go back to Quan, and she actually gets out of her bondage. And then we go back to Master Chief, and he's talking to Mr. Keys, the Captain Keys, you know what I'm saying? And he's telling him about, the memories that he gained back while interacting with the artifact. And he's telling Keys about it's so hard, like Halsey or Hasley, I don't know. I think it's Halsey. He tells her about Halsey, like, trying to keep stuff away from Master Chief. You know what I'm saying? He's finding out all these things. Like, she's been in his life for a long time and she's acting like she didn't know this and that and da 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 da. But, in all reality, she's just lying. So he tells Mr. Keys that. Mr. Keys is like, you've been on the battle lines with me for years, and, we wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for you. So, your problems are my problems, and I'm going to look into this personally. You know what I'm saying? So we're like, all right. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what's up with that. And then right after, bro, Mr. Keys and Halsey starts talking to a higher up. And they're talking to the higher up about, like, the memory gain and how, Chief has been, acting differently. And the higher up lady's like, look, like, that can be a problem for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, you said you're going to have this under control with Master Chief with activating Cortana. Obviously, you don't have it under control. And Halsey is just trying to make her case, like, look, like, let me do this. You know what I'm saying? I got this. You know what I'm saying? But what she ends up doing is she basically ends up blackmailing the higher up, and so now now she's gonna be able to do what she wants to do, just regardless. So, like, I don't know, man. I'm hating Halsey right now, bro. Like, I don't like her right now, man. I don't like her, bro. Maybe she can redeem herself in the end, but I don't like her, bro. But anyways, they tell the lady, like, they tell the higher up girl lady that, they'll have everything under control. We're just trying to figure out what's up with this artifact. Don't worry about Master Chief. I got him. You know what I'm saying? And we leave that situation like that. So anyways, a little bit of time passes by, and we see that Mr. Keys lied to Master Chief about helping him out, because first thing he does is go talk to Keys, and he's like, you see them talking, it's like, I don't think you're representing me. I think y'all just, you know what I'm saying, talking or whatever. So Master Chief saw that, and he's like shaking his head, like, I know I can't trust Halsey, I can't trust Keys, man. Like, I can only trust myself now at this point. You know what I'm saying? And that's true. You know what I'm saying? Well, he can trust Dr. Keys, and he can trust Kai. You know what I'm saying? But it's not really many other people he could trust that are, like, right there on that erratiness with him. So, we'll see what happens. So while, like, the UNSC is working on an artifact, they end up, like, doing something, and it activates, and it sends this signal, a loud signal, and it hurts everybody. Like, it hurts their ears. They can't take it within that vicinity. And then Master Chief, he runs over there, and he sees the artifact, and now the casing that it was in, it broke. Now it looks exactly like the other artifact, exactly like it, and because of that signal that went off, the blessed one, of course, now knows where the second artifact is, and now they're going to be headed that way. So then Dr. Keys talks to Captain Keys about the artifact and the signal, and eventually he ends up telling her, like, you've been removed off the assignment, and he's mad. She's mad because that's her father, and the person that kind of had control over that, or could have kept someone from throwing her off the case, was her father, but he let it happen. So she's pissed off about that. She's pissed off about how her mother's doing whatever for the artifact, and just she has a lot of reasons to be pissed off. So, but it's an order, and she has to follow it, so she has no choice. So anyways, after Master Chief had saw Halsey and Mr. Keys talking, he's like, you know what, like, I need to find out, like, about like my adoption, where the other Spartans adopted. Like he just trying to piece everything together because he's being shown these memories and he knows that they're true. But then again, the people that had his back this whole time, they're keeping secrets from him. They're lying to him. You know what I'm saying? So he tells Cortana, like, look, like you have all information. You know what I'm saying? She's like, yeah. And he asks her a couple questions, but she don't want to answer. So he's like, forget it. I got to go to the main source. So he gets up, he walks to the artifact. Even though told not to, he interacts with it, and then memories start coming back to him. And you know, he every time he gets more memories, he just finding out more stuff about Halsey, like how she knew stuff and how she's just been playing him and stuff like that. And so when he wakes up from the memory, he sees Halsey, and he's pissed off, and he tries to like run and sock her, and right before he's about to sock her, Halsey tells Cortana to shut him down, and he just shuts down. His eyes turn white. I was like, yo, like she can do that? Like that's crazy, man. But yeah. So we go back to Soren, and Soren gets back with a new transportation, like a little vehicle, but then he sees that Quan is gone, but she's not really gone. She like hid under the sand, and then wait till his back was turned, and then like use like a stun gun or whatever and knock them out or whatever. And then like she had the gun pointed at him like she was about to shoot him. I'm like, bro, like why are you about to shoot him for? Like for what reason? He trying to keep you safe. I know you trying to represent for your people and everything like that, but he's spitting straight facts, man. Everybody that could have held your back down, you know what I'm saying, they're gone now. They're dead now. Or they don't want to do it because there's not enough backing. He's just trying to keep his promise to Master Chief, which is that he told Master Chief he would keep you safe. You know what I'm saying? And he knows that you're a good kid. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't want you to die. You know what I'm saying? You're fighting for a good cause, but the means is not there. You know what I'm saying? So just relax, bro. But she pointed her gun. She pointed his gun at him like she was about to shoot him. But I was like, that ain't gonna happen. So we cut away from that scene, and after Chief wakes up from being shut down for Cortana, Cortana tells him that she is like receiving notification that the Covenant is coming in. They're like coming to the area. So you know what that means. It's battle time, baby. So yeah, Covenant comes in, starts shooting down ships, starts shooting down people. The UNSC tries to do what they can to fight back, and then the Spartans go and they start fighting against the Covenant, and it you know how the Spartans do, but it was a lot of them. So even the Spartans were kind of in danger, but the Chief and the rest of the Spartans were ordered by Halsey to get the artifact and bring it to the ship that's the last ship that's working, because they blew up like their main ship on that planet or whatever. So they were supposed to be taking the artifact to the ship that's still working, and they all get out of there, while before the Covenant can take over or whatever you want to say, right? But in the means of that, in the means of the battle, Kai ends up getting injured, and she's like about to die, bro. Yeah, like that was going off, bro. That was going off, bro. You know what time it is. You better hide and get your shield and your health back. You know what I'm saying? But she couldn't. She was just getting blasted, bro, like on the ground. So I was like, God, hey, bro, like, come on. But anyways, as Chief and the rest of the Spartans were headed to the ship to drop off the artifact, he sees that Kai is injured, so he's like, forget that, bro. And Halsey's like, no, you stay with the mission. You come bring the artifact. He's like, screw you, bro. Like, I'm about to go help Kai out, bro. So he goes to help out Kai. Everything is like going good, bro. He's taking out people left and right, bro. But then all of a sudden, bro, like, I don't know. It's like the bigger alien with the hammers, bro. I don't know what they call them. I don't know if they call berserkers or something like that. That may be a different type of alien. But anyways, the alien with the big hammer, like the big the big dude. Like you don't want no problems like with him. But he came out and you know what I'm saying, he ends up getting the upper hand on Chief, Master Chief, and then he ends up taking the artifact and gets beamed back up to the ship. And then you know, now, you know, Halsey's plan of having an artifact, well, the second artifact is ruined, and unless they can get it back from the Covenant. Plus, you know, right before the Covenant ship takes off with the artifact in it, they shoot out this little like transporter ship, whatever you want to say, and it lands on the ground, and inside of it is the Blessed One. So now they got her over there. UNSC's about to take her and you know, see her as a friend per se, but she, you know, she's a bad person and she's basically gonna be a spy for the Covenant in the UNSC wall. So it's looking bad for UNSC for it now, man. But that was it for this episode, bro. Dope episode. Like, hold on. All right, let's do 3 favorite scenes. So 3 favorite scenes: the Marine blowing up when the alien shot the needler at him, bro. Oh, because that's my favorite gun in Halo, bro. So just seeing them like perfect. Like the action, it looks like the game, bro. When we get the action, it's been little in between, you feel me? But when we get the action, bro, it's dope and it looks like the game, dog. Like I'm telling you. Second favorite scene would be Chief and the Spartans fighting the Covenant. You feel me? Like when they were all just like like bruh. Then they get in their car, they just shoot like bruh. They was doing it, dog. Third favorite scene would be when Chief saves Kai, bro. Like just that whole scenario when he jumped off the car to jump onto the alien little ship. You know what I'm talking about? Where you get into it and it, like, I don't know. You know what I'm talking about if you've seen Halo, and if you've seen this episode, you know what I'm talking about. Just all that to fighting the rest of the little aliens on the ground to fighting against the Berserker, bro. Like when he went crazy, he was just punching that one alien in the head, bro, like 10 times, bro, and then got up and said, "God," and his head was going, bro. I was like, yo, whew. This was a crazy episode, bro. Now I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna give it like a 7.5 out of 10, but when that battle happened, bro, yo. I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. All right? 9 out of 10. But anyways, bro. Cool episode. Good grade, you know what I'm saying? I would suggest you watch this episode. If you didn't like the other episodes, I suggest you watch this one. You know what I'm saying? It's the one you need. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. If you saw this episode, let me know what you guys thought about it in the comments down below. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. As always, this is Q's Insight. I am Callie. Until next time.